Good morning, guys. So we are already ready for Saxon Phonics Lesson 13. So we're going to go ahead and start our lesson today, and it's going to be a little bit different than the other lessons that we've done. So first, what we all want to do is we're just going to say our alphabet. We're going to practice snapping when we do it, okay? And so when we get to a vowel, let's see if we can snap up high. Everything else will just snap regular, okay? So let's think about what our vowels are first. Remember, we only have 5 of them. Even though there's 26 letters in the alphabet, there's 5 special letters that are A, E, I, O, U. So we're going to start stopping up high for our vowels and down for the rest of our letters. Ready? So we'll say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Very good. We just needed to get some movement and practice talking about those letters. So we said we have 5 vowels and the rest of our letters are what? Consonants. And that's going to be very important for the words that we're coding. All right, so we're going to look and it says, do you remember what letter is this? So when I point at a letter, I want you to say which letter it is. Ready? So if I point right here, you would say S, T, N, O, I, P, L, A. Remember, sometimes A looks different when it's typed. It has different fonts than when we write it. And then Z. Very good. All right, and we are getting so many sound cards now that it's hard to get them to fit them all on one slide. So let's practice. Remember, when I point at it, you're going to say the sound. We're not going to say the picture's name, okay? So if I point at this one, it's got that macron on top, so you would say I. So I'll say it, then you say it. Ready? So I. Ah. O, I, ah, A, P, T, O, Z. Now remember, this one's kind of tricky. It's the Z. Very good, because it's talking about the end of rows. Because remember, that S we learned this week has 2 different sounds. It has the unvoiced, like sun, where you don't hear any vibrations. But then it's got the voice, like Z, where it almost sounds like a Z, like if it's at the end of words, or if it's got it makes that Z sound. All right, so you're going to listen to me say some words, and then you're going to tell me what their medial or middle sound is, okay? All right, so you ready to listen to these words? We're going to read lean, beat, seat. So this is kind of tricky. We're listening for the middle sound, so I'm going to read them a little bit slower. Ready? Lean, eat, eat. That's right. It has that long E sound in the middle, E. Let's try another one. Ready? Bet, peg, net, wed. Let's break them down a little bit slower. Ready? Et, egg, ek, and ed. So you can tell by the shape that my mouth is making, it's that which is what letter? That's right. It's that short E sound. How about pipe, line, fight, ride? Let's slow it down a little bit. Ready? I, line, ride, and ite. That's right. It has that long I sound in the middle. I'm going to do one more. Rope, boat, moan, poke. So let's slow it down just a little bit so we can make sure we hear that sound. Oat, oat, own, oak. That's right. It's that long O sound in the middle. Awesome job listening for those middle sounds. The middle sounds are sometimes the trickiest sounds to hear because you have to think about it and really break it apart. All right. So we've been practicing the last few weeks sounding sounds together to make words. Remember, we're trying to break it apart and then blend it together. Sometimes letter goes together in special groups called blends. And a blend is two consonants that blend together so smoothly that you can't even really tell them apart.
So now we're going to look at some blends. These are all blends that a lot of them have the S sound in them. That's why we're kind of doing some of them right now. Okay, so we're going to start with this first one. And so if you have S-ool, you blend it together and say sool. Can you do that? Sool, like slide. Let's try another one. St, like stop. Very good. How about our next one? Sn, snail. Very good. Sp, spill. Pull, pull, play. Very good. Now this one actually has, I want you to look, 1, 2, 3. So this is a 3-letter blend. So we have p, ul. And so you can kind of put the S and P together and say sp, ul, and then blend it all. Spool, like splash. Spool. Very good. Let's try it one more time. Sul, st, sn, sp, pull, sp. Very good. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to listen to the words that I say and see if you can tell me the blend in each of these words. So here we go. We're going to listen real quick. All right, you ready? Spill. Spill. That's right, it's sp. Can you think of any other words that start with the sp sound? That's right, spider or spin. Good job. Let's try another one. Stage. Stage. That's right, the st sound. Can you think of any other words that start with that st sound? Good job. You have stop and stick. How about pledge? Pledge. Pull. Very good, like play or pluck. What about snow? Snow. Sn. Very good, like snip or snug. What about snore? Snore goes with that sn sound too. Very good. So we're going to be practicing listening for blends at the beginning of words too. All right, so real quick, we're going to watch a little video, which is going to help us code. I wanted you guys actually to start watching me code the words, so I kind of embedded a video so that you can see it. So it's going to take just a second.
Good morning, friends. So we're going to practice actually coding these words. So we're going to break them apart and figure out how we know if our vowels are going to be short or long. So the first thing that we need to do is we're going to look at these words and we're going to say, I need to find my vowel. Well, in the first word, where's my vowel? That's right, my vowel is A. So I'm just going to put a little line so I know where it's at. Now, I need to look directly behind my vowel. Oh, I've got a consonant. So if I've got a consonant, that means that that syllable is closed. So that means that the A is going to be short and I need to make a breathe. Very good. So let's see if there's anything else I need to do. Is there anything else I need to do to that word? No, not today. So let's go down to our next one. Where's our vowel in that word? That's right, it's A again. So here's my vowel. And I've got that consonant right behind it. So that means that it is closed. So the vowel's going to be short. So I need to add that breathe right above there. Very good. All right, let's look at our next word. What vowel do I have in the next word? That's right, it's O. Now, what does the O have right behind it? It has the letter S. And is S a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant, so that means that it is closed too, and it's going to be short. Very good. All right, and let's look at our last one. Ooh, I have lots of letters in there. How many vowels do I have in that word? We're going to go through, is S a vowel? P, L, I. Yeah, I is. And then NT. Well, that N is right behind the I, so that means that that's going to be closed again. So we're going to have that short vowel sound. All right, great job coding those words, friends.
All right, so we're going to be working on some of those blends later this year, but we wanted to show you some so when we start reading some of the words that you'll understand it. All right, so we are going to go ahead and flip over to our activity sheet so that we can practice what we learned today together, okay? All right, thank you. All right, guys, we are ready to work on our activity sheet for lesson 13. So what I'm going to do is remember we can always hit that little plus mark if we want to zoom in so it's easy for us to see and to write on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a sound and you are going to repeat after me the sound and then we're going to say the letter and we're going to write it down, okay? So if I say n, you echo n, then we say n and then write it down. Ready? So this is number 1, n, in, and then we write it down. Good job. And I'm going to change the color to black so we can see a little bit better. All right, number 2, you're going to write down the letter that makes the I sound. So I, you say it, then we say what letter? I, and we write it down. What about on number 3, the letter that makes the ah sound? So ah. Oh, that's right. That short O. I got to make sure I put that breathe on it. Number 4, P. You say P. And then we say P and we write it down. Number 5, ul. Ul. L. Write it down. Number 6, ah. A. Write it down. It's A, but what kind of A? That's right, short A. So I need to write that breathe on top. Number 7, S. S. Write it down. Number 8, I. Write it down. But to make sure it says I got to put that macron on top. Very good. Number 9, O. Say O. O. Write it down. Again, got to make sure that macron's on top. Number 10, A. A with a macron. Very good. Number 11. On number 11, we're going to try to spell the word sip. Sip. So let's break that apart. We have s, it, p. So our first sound is s. Our middle sound is I. And our ending sound is p, p. Very good. All right. On number 12, we're going to try to sound out the word pans. Pans. So first we hear p, p. P, very good. Then we hear A, perfect. Then N, very good. And then S, very good. Pans. All right, our last, number 13, we're going to spell the word last. So, O, L, very good. A, S, very good. And then T. On number 14, we're going to try to sound out the word snap. So we're going to have to pull some of those blends together because sometimes they sound that you can't tell them apart. So if I say S, N, A, P. So we hear S, N, A, P. Very good. All right, and number 15, we're going to try to sound out slip. So let's sound it apart. You ready? First we hear sul. Oop, that's two letters blended together. So let's break it apart even more. So ul. So we first hear s. Good job. Then ul, l, I, and then p. Good job. All right. So we have some words that we are going to try to code. Well, these words are just like the words that we coded in the video earlier on. We just need to find, if we look, we just want to find our vowel. Oh, there's our vowel in stop.
So, and it's got a consonant behind it, so it's going to be closed, so it's going to be short. Okay, let's find our vowel. Where's our vowel? I, very good. Oh, it's got the consonant behind it, so it's going to be closed again, so it's going to be short. Very good. Find your vowel. Oh, very good. Now, it's got a consonant behind it, so it's closed, so it's going to be short. Okay, on number 19, find your vowel. A, very good. It's got a consonant behind it, so it's going to be short. And number 20, find your vowel. It's got an I behind it, so it's got an I with a T behind it, so it's closed, so it's going to be short again. All right, we're going to go back, and now that we know that all our vowel sounds are short, we're going to try to read them now. So we have st, op, stop, very good. On number 17, we have ul, ist, list, very good. On number 18, we have sul, ot, slot, very good. On number 19, we have pull, ant, plant, very good. On number 20, we have split, split. Good job. All right, and let's see which one of those words matches our picture right here. Plant, very good. So I'm just going to draw a line. All right, I'm going to move ours down. We're going to try the next set of words. All right, now these words have some extra things to code. So first of all, in the first one, we have an S at the end of our word. So that's our suffix. So we have to do what? We have to make a box. Very good. Now we're going to look. We don't have any double consonants in this word, so we don't have to worry about that, or those two consonants that match together, but we still have to find our vowel. And our vowel is our O, and it's got the consonant right behind it, so it's going to be short. Good job. Let's move on to 22. Oh, 22 has SS together. So remember, that's that double consonant. So when we sound it out, we're not going to say p, a, s, s. We're going to say pass. Those two S's go together. So I'm going to cross out one of the S's, put a slash through it. Then I'm going to find my vowel. My vowel has that double consonant behind it, so it's closed, so it's going to be a short sound. All right, on number 23, we have S-O. So our vowel, of course, is O, but look, it's got nothing behind it, so it's open. It's open, so I'm going to put a macron on top to make it long. Number 24, our vowel is A, and then it's got the consonant S behind it, so it's closed, so it's going to be short. And number 25, our vowel is I. It's got that consonant behind it, so it's going to be short. So let's try to sound that group of words out now. We have spots. Spots. Very good. Now, remember, one of these S's we're not going to sound out because it's a double consonant. Ass. Pass. Oh, remember, this is a long O when we sound it out. O. So. Perfect. Asked. Passed. And then, remember that SP. Ill. Spill. So which one of these words matches our picture? That's right, it's a picture of a spill, so I'm going to go ahead and mark and put it towards spill. All right, on the back page, you are going to try to sound out these words. First, we have stop, spill, plant, splash, slip, and spot. So those are the words that you're going to try to sound out on your own. Now remember, you might be able to flip over to the last page and some of those words are there if you need a little bit of help. And we're going to have it on we're going to have this page saved on here too, so you can look at it if you need to. The words at the bottom, it, at, so, no, as, is, stop, and lost, you're going to try to code those words. So remember, you're going to be looking for if they have a consonant behind them to see if they're open or closed, and those vowels are going to be long or short. All right, guys, you did an awesome job, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 14 in Saxon.